All right, let's talk about Marcus Mariota here, who actually, weirdly enough, one of my first videos on this channel was a Marcus Mariota video back when he was with the Tennessee Titans, interestingly enough. A bit of lore that none of you probably are that interested in, but I made a few videos just kind of trying it, see if I could make anything work, and the Mariota video one actually did all right, even though I pronounced his name wrong and people made fun of that, but that kind of gave me confidence to continue trying these videos, and ultimately got to here, so hey, if I have an opportunity to talk about Mariota, you know I'm going to take it. But seriously, though, on a real football note, I think it's worth talking about because Jayden Daniels has been ruled week to week. Who knows? He might not even miss any time, but it seems like he's probably going to miss some. So I thought it'd be interesting to talk about how well did Mariota play against the Panthers? Because yeah, sure, it's just the Panthers, but it's also all the evidence we have of him running this offense, and with him playing the Bears the following week. How could he fare against a much better defense? Well, let's get into it. First, let's start off with this play. It's going to be a 3rd and 15, and I think it's fair to say, obviously Daniels is the better player, right? 3rd and 15, you have a receiver running a route that's going to go deep over the middle, and typically it's 3rd and 15, you're thinking, okay, no chance, but you're playing the Panthers. Watch as when Daniels takes the snap, Panthers not really showing off great defense here. Mariota was a little bit under pressure here, but there is a window for this throw, absolutely. And Mariota just misses it a bit. Again, part of this might just simply be not having first-team reps, not knowing exactly the speed of this with Dyami Brown, not knowing exactly how fast he is and, where to put the ball and all that stuff. It's hard to come in off the bench. It is, but still, there were a couple plays like this. But for the most part, I don't think there were that many. Going over here, one nice thing about Mariota is he can do all the same stuff Daniels can do. Maybe not as well, but he can do it, right? This is going to be just a designed quarterback rush. Mariota takes the snap, and you see that everyone is blocked and accounted for. Mariota steps up right here, and, again, due to the quarterback being the one who keeps the football, now you can block everybody. A Panthers linebacker does a pretty good job at getting around their block, but not before Mariota picks up 9 yards. So again, this is part of his game. This is something he can do. Now, the rushing was nowhere near as effective with him as it was with Daniels. In fact, Daniels, despite only having one drive, had more rushing yards than Mariota did in this game. But still, it still keeps the playbook open, right? That's what you like to see. But really, I thought there was just a lot of stuff like this, which is the offense being able to, get guys open consistently against this not very good Panthers defense, and Mariota capitalizing. This play is going to be Terry McLaurin running a route over the middle in a one-on-one situation. As you see, Mariota takes a snap. He's going to, navigate some pressure that he almost ran into, to be honest. But still, you have a receiver who is open. Again, McLaurin, there's a good amount of separation here. Watch as Mariota makes the throw. They're able to pick up that big completion right there. So again, this is good stuff here by the Washington Commanders and by Mariota. And I think this is worth mentioning because, listen, yes, Jayden Daniels has been unreal this season, but this entire offense has been rolling. It's not just the quarterback. Football is a team sport. Other guys have been playing well, and the hope is that those guys can continue playing well, and Mariota can just do enough. And going over here, listen, as much as the Panthers defense, leaves something to be desired, it's not like Mariota was only throwing to wide open players left and right? There were some tough throws. This one's going to be a route going more over the middle. It's Dyami Brown running this route. You see Marcus Mariota takes a snap. He looks over towards the left, fires, and the Panthers player over the middle, actually reading this well, trying to come in and make a play. It's going to take a pretty good throw to get a completion here. But again, pretty good throw here it is. It's still not the highest degree of difficulty throw you'll ever see. Again, we've seen Daniels make tougher throws this season, but it's still a pretty good play here by Mariota, I think. So this is good stuff. And something like this, which, again, if they're playing Chicago next week, if he's playing Chicago next week, you might have some of these situations where it's a zone coverage concept. Mariota takes the snap, only 16 seconds left in the half. They do have a timeout, though. You see, no one really appears to be that open as of right now. So, again, this didn't happen a ton in this game, but there were moments when Mariota had to make something happen. You look towards the edge right here. This is another issue Carolina has. They don't rush the passer particularly well, and right now containment has been given up. So watch as Mariota scrambles outside, going to fire downfield, and there's a window that has now emerged after having enough time. It still isn't a wide open play, I would say, but there is a window. This is Zach Ertz running this route. And watch as really accurate throw. Ertz able to make the grab. So, good stuff there by Ertz, but really good stuff there by Mariota to make that play work. So again, he doesn't give you as much after a play breaks down as Daniels does. Like, you're not expecting him to be Daniels, but he's, definitely a very capable backup quarterback, and I think showing it on these plays. And also on some timing routes, right? You want to see him be able to run the offense as designed. In this play, it's going to be a cover 2-man, cover 1-man right here. It's actually a man blitz. And you have a curl route that's going to be deep on a 2nd down and 15. Mariota takes a snap, he runs a quick play action and fires this one before his receiver has even cut. So you see right now is kind of when it's the most open and the ball is getting there. And also this is Terry McLaurin, a guy who you can trust to make this catch. So for the backup quarterback, sometimes guys come in and play a bit too cautious, not wanting to lose the game. Well, if you never take a chance, that's what costs you to lose the game, especially when you're playing a defense that isn't great. You got to trust your weapons. Mariota does exactly that, hits McLaurin, and McLaurin, of course, he's going to make a move. He's Terry McLaurin. He's able to break a tackle and pick up some yards that way. So, yeah, this is another thing that I think you like to see from Mariota, is you want to make sure he's someone who isn't going to struggle under the pressure and is going to make the throws that he has to make. This play is another interesting one where it's Mariota's going to run a play action, and then you see this more over the middle route that he's going to look towards here against zone. He takes a snap, and it appears to be open right here, right? There is a little window where he could make this throw, and if you look at him, already in the throwing motion, gets the ball out of his hand. They're able to pick up a good completion there, get inside of 20. Again, really good stuff here from Marcus Mariota. So are these highlight reel level plays? A couple maybe in terms of wide receiver plays, but not really. But it's still, he's running the offense the way you want to see him run the offense. So yeah, I guess final thoughts here on Mariota's performance. Like I said at the beginning of the video, it is just against the Panthers. So, while it's all we do have, it's all the information we have to go off of, there is only so much we can learn from this. But, I don't know. I thought he played all right in this game. I really did. I thought that there was some good stuff to be had here. And I think I've always kind of said, you can evaluate a player even when they're in a really good situation or a really bad situation. It's not like you can't factor that in when you watch the film and evaluate someone like that. So, for someone like Mariota, again, are you expecting him to be Daniels? I don't think so. I'm saying Daniels is like an MVP candidate to start the year. So of course I'm not expecting him to come in and be able to do that. And we have seen him when he played for the Raiders. When he played for the Falcons not too long ago. It didn't go horrible, but it wasn't dominant either. That's kind of what I'm expecting here. And even with the Titans, that's kind of why they ultimately moved on. It was just kind of fine. That's kind of what I'm expecting here with the Commanders, but I do think that a fine quarterback performance can give you a chance, even against a team like the Chicago Bears. I don't think that's crazy. So, yeah, I don't think that they're dead. Obviously, it's a blow for them, and, it's good news that it doesn't seem like Daniels is going to be out for too long, but, yeah, if Mariota has to play, I think he could do all right. That's what I think. But that's what I think. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Always love hearing from y'all, and of course, as always, thanks for watching.